Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes, the weekly webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got more from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts. You know they make the best stuff. We've got the Festive Wonderful Waterfalls collection. This one is the classic Christmas. It's a little more traditional. And this one is the fabulously festive. It's a little more whimsical. And if you've never seen a waterfall card, you don't know what that is, here's one that my friend Debbie made. Look at this. You pull this little tab. Wow, it's a magic trick. It's amazing. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really easy. So come play with us. So let's start with the classically Christmas set. It says here that you've got 8 foil die-cut waterfall topper sheets and 8 die-cut waterfall mechanism sheets. And each sheet is enough to make 1, 2, 3 cards, okay? So if I'm doing my math right, you should be able to make 24 cards out of one of these kits. So look at the art. It's so beautiful. You've got your Santas, your beautiful church scenes, cozy Christmases at home. Hunkydory just does such a great job. They know what they're doing. And then this is the mechanism part. Okay, and it comes in really just 2 pieces for each one, and they coordinate with the sets. And then Hunkydory is great about giving you step-by-step instructions on how to put it together. They also are giving you these great card ideas. All right, so let's get into this, and I'm going to show you the cards, some more cards that my friend Debbie made. Let's go back to this one really quick. This one is so cute. It's got this little flap right here. She made this card using, this is new from hot off the press, Joyful Christmas 12 by 12 patterned cardstock, and it's got all these great plaids. We love this one. It's kind of a basic for your toolkit for card making, and it's got this wonderful sort of periwinkle blue plaid in there, and it pairs really nicely with the cardstock from a nesting place. So that's a little tip for you there. And then she also used these fantastic Border Dazzle stickers. These are called 96 Fancy Border Dazzles, and they come in black, white, silver, and gold finishes. As you can see, she put those along the top and the bottom here. And she also matted her card with a little bit of gold cardstock, which I forgot to grab, but I will link down below in the products used. And yeah, just gorgeous. She also used a little bit of foam tape on here and some little gold jewel dazzle stickers here. And here's another one. As I said, this one is from the traditional classically Christmas set. Look at this one. It's on a slimline card. We're going to pull this one and bang, bang, bang. Look at that. Let's zoom in a little bit on that, Steve. There we go. I just love how they work. Right, and on this one, Debbie once again used the Joyful Christmas. She used the blacks and the tan plaids with some black cardstock on a slimline card, which is 3.5 by 8.5 inches. These you can buy at Paper Wishes. They come with the coordinating envelopes. You don't have to try to source that. And as you can see here, she used some more of those little fancy border dazzles, another one of those little gold jewel dazzle stickers as well. Oh, I love that. All right, and then from the, oops, here we go. From the fabulously festive set, once again, you've got your little card ideas. Oh, look at this. I love, love, love this. Gorgeous. Not all of these are whimsical. Some are pretty whimsical, but not all. I love this owl and Santa and little, was it the Nutcracker? Okay, and then you've got all your sheets of coordinating mechanisms. All right, oh, and then I didn't grab this one, but it also has the full instructions with that. So before I show you how to make one of these, Debbie also wanted to point out that you can use these pieces for just making great looking cards as well. So for this one, Debbie used some cardstock. She used some silver linen cardstock, cut a big triangle to make a tree there. And then she just went ahead and glued those pieces in a row for the 3 here. She decorated those with, let's see, red and silver jewel dazzle stickers, and then top that off with a little green bow. This has a great collection of lots of different shades of green in it for a green ribbon set. And then on the inside, look at that, use some more of those silvers. I should mention how we use our little jewel dazzle stickers. We use this jewel picker, which is fantastic. And if you haven't seen this before and you're putting on a lot of jewel dazzle stickers like this, here's a sheet of gold that I've already used. You just take your little tacky end here, okay, and you just place it on there and you stir it around a little bit, and it just lifts up that sticker. And then you can just place that wherever you want. And it saves so much time rather than sitting here and picking them off individually. So I wanted to make sure you see that. And I make sure and put all these tools down in the product use down below the video. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just check out the link in the description box and it'll take you to the Paper Wishes webisode page, and you can see money saver deal we have on this as well as the products used below. So I want to make sure and check that out, you guys. And hey, subscribe, you guys. We do so many of these videos a week. I would hate for you to miss any. We have some great deals and some great tips. So for this one, Debbie once again used some of these pieces for something other than waterfalls. They're great art. And for this, she used Christmas Memories paper pack and coordinating cardstock to go on her card front. And then the inside has a surprise. Bam, look at that. That's this fantastic double pop-up card cutting die. This is new from hot off the press. And it comes in one piece like this, and it creates this great mechanism. It's so easy. This fits through your Big Shot 6-inch wide platform die cutting machine with no problem at all. We always like to make that sure at hot off the press that those fit through the smallest size machine so that people don't have to worry about having one that has a larger format. So look at that, it's so cute. And then she just cut down some of these small, larger pieces like this and to just fit right there. I love that. She did such a great job. All right, so let's get to it. I'm going to show you how to make one of these guys. So also using this same festive Christmas, let's see, fabulous festive Christmas. I went ahead and I punched out, I'm going to use some white cardstock so you can see this because I chose a dark color mechanism for some reason. You're going to punch this out. I'm going to take all these little pieces from the center right there. We do not need those. All right, and then you're going to just fold them along the fold lines, just like that. So it's making this sort of look here. All right, so then one thing you're really going to want to use is some extra sticky tape, okay? Really helps keep things in place because everything is very interactive, and this stuff is just anchors it down. We also like to use our little mini square foam tape pieces. As I said, all this stuff will be located down below. So let me show you the pieces I've already put tape on so we can get an idea here. So I put some of the extra sticky tape. Let's zoom in on that, Steve. See it, maybe. Here we go. See, we've got extra sticky tape. There we go. Here, 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 and there. All right? And so basically below each one of these little bow tie shapes. Right? There you go. So that's what we're going to do. And then following along on our step-by-step instructions, we need that piece and we need this other piece right here. These two pieces make the mechanism. All right? And then basically it folds over like this. I've also put a little bit of a decorative edge right here, and for that I used, these are thin line colorful dazzle stickers, and they're these great little borders, and you just peel them right off, and I put one right along the edge there. So we're going to go ahead and take our little, I chose, these are these great little nutcracker ones. It said Yuletide Wishes. So cute. And you want to put these in an order. You want to put them so that you're placing the last one that you're going to use needs to go on the bottom. Okay, so right here. So you're starting and you're working from the bottom up. So do you see how that's the last one that you're going to see? That needs to go on the bottom. So I'm going to choose, I don't know, probably my little fairy here. And I've got this little pokey tool that takes off my tape pieces so nicely. I always kind of cringe when I have to use extra sticky tape when I'm filming because it is a little tricky to get off, and especially if it's been sitting under our lights for a while and then it's just like, ah. All right, so you see I've lined that up. Oops, blurry, blurry, blurry. I've lined that up with my little extra sticky tape on this first little line. So like that. Push that down. Now I'm going to take this next one away. Only take one strip of sticky tape off at a time because you don't want to have sticky bits exposed. Okay, so there's that one. Got two now. Oops. All right, there's another one. Lining that up with that little notch there. Okay, and now we have the last one at the top, which is kind of like, it kind of acts as the cover or the introduction to your waterfall. And it's nice to put the one with a title or the greeting right there. All right. So that's pretty much how it's going to go. You're going to fold the rest of this to the back, all right? And then we have to do this little mechanism right here. So do you see that there's these little tabs right here? Let me show you on this one. These little tabs that are sticking out. You can either put extra sticky tape on the back of those, or you can put some of those little foam tape squares. Debbie likes to use little foam tape squares on hers. You see there's a little dimension right there, so that it just gives extra space when it's sliding back and forth, okay? So we're gonna put these pieces aside for just a moment, and we've got our card that I've made. This is a 6x6 card. These are also from Hunkydory. You can source those at Paper Wishes. They come with a coordinating envelope and everything. And I've put on my card some hammered gold paper and also some Snowfall 6x6 paper. Just cut down a strip that's about 3 inches wide and glued that down the sides. And then we'll return to my thin line colorful dazzles. Use some of those beautiful red ones and just glue that right down the side there. Okay, so this is where I'm going to put my mechanism. I'm going to put it right here. Now, this part is so kind of counterintuitive. So far, we're good and it's really easy to do. But you don't want to glue this thing down. Look at that. It has to be able to move back and forth. So you don't want to just glue it to your card. To me, that's counterintuitive. Once I get it done, I want to glue it down. But the only thing holding it in place is this little bottom part right here. That's what's keeping it in place. So on my little one right here, I put some extra sticky tape, okay, which I'm going to remove. Well, actually, what will I do first? I'm going to take my foam tape squares off first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Got my backing off my foam tape square. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so now my mechanism is done. Okay. Now we just have to be like, okay, now we're going to glue it down. Not glue it down, we're going to adhere it down. So the only adhesive is on the back of this little strip that I just placed. Okay, see that? That's the only place that there is adhesive that's going to keep this down here. Right there. Dang. All right, so now take that, I'm going to pull it. It works beautifully. Yay. Okay, and then it's not coming off. So you would want to put a little bit of a tie or something on there for a pull, which I probably should have done before I glued it down. That's okay. And this is from the red ribbon set, which I'll show you in a moment. And this is just some cute little, oops, baker's twine. And I just threaded that, made a loop and threaded the loop through there. There we go. So I've got these cute little ties. And then for baker's twine, I always like to tie a knot in the ends because they tend to unravel pretty easily because you're twisted red and white together. I'm going to take my little scissors and trim away some of that excess. There we go. Got my cute little tie there. So the recipient can just pull that. And I also think it gives a little signal of like, oh, what's this? And that's their little call to action to pull that, okay? I've also got another little strip of paper here that I've cut a little dovetail, a little notch in. And then I've got my little, here we go, my little greeting here. Or have a cracking Christmas. How cute is that? And I can put that in a couple of different places. I think I'm going to put it right here so it's kind of coming down. Or I could put it here. Yeah, we're going to put it at the top. And I've got some Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic glue, which is our favorite. And just putting a couple of dots on there. Don't need too much glue. And I'm just gluing that even with the gold paper at the top. I've got some foam tape on here. I'm going to put that right there. Push that over a little bit. Go. Isn't that cute? And you can see, really easy to put together. So you guys, we've got a great money saver on this collection. So I would really encourage you to check that out if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. It's just right over there on the right-hand side. Check that out. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just check below the description box and you're going to see the link to paperwishes.com, and you'll see the money saving deal. You'll also see the products used below the video where you can click on that and add things to your cart. And, you know, subscribe. We do 3 to 5 of these videos a week. Turn that little bell on for notifications too, so you know when we drop new videos. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps people find our channel. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.